Hi, this is Barry Miller, attorney and president of the Closing Agent. I want to talk to you today about memorandum of agreements. When we do title work, sometimes we get things that pop up called memorandum of agreement. Now, what is that? It can be a memorandum of agreement, memorandum of lease. What this is, it puts a cloud on the title and we have to deal with it. Why do people do this? Well, let's say two people have an agreement regarding a property and they want to make sure before the property is sold, encumbered, or transferred that notice is given to those third parties that this needs to be dealt with. So recently, in a lot of transactions, these agreements have been coming up under a company called MV Realty and MVR Owner Benefit Programs. And what these do is in these agreements, it says in there that the obligations of the property agreement under the agreement constitute covenants running with the land and shall bind future successors in interest in title to the property. So really what that says is if it's not dealt with, the new buyer may be obligated for whatever the obligations are set forth in this agreement, which are not known. It just says there's a memorandum. So how do we deal with whether it's a memorandum of lease or this agreement or any other type of agreement? First is what we do is when you take a listing or put your property up for sale, get a title search. We offer a complimentary title search when you do your closing with us up front. That way we can see if anything's on that. If one of these are agreement from that realty company or anything else on there, we contact them and see what does it take to release it. It could be monetarily, it could be some actions, or those things may have already happened and they just failed to record the release of it. So in either event, we've got to obtain in recordable form a release of that memorandum. Now the seller can't do it. It's who's ever put that memorandum on there has to release it. So the memorandum of the agreement will be signed usually by the homeowner to evidence that they agreed to it. And then the release has to be signed by whoever the benefit is. So if you ever have one of these come up, it can be dealt with, but they can't be ignored. So make sure to run that title search up front. Let's see it. Let's deal with it. Take action so that you have a nice, smooth closing and no bumps in the road at the end. Thanks for your time.